Violets are blue. Brambles are everywhere. Cornflakes. Reds, I guess. And I've got levitate on, but that's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna run through and make sure we know where all the reds are. Okay. Should be good. Because I clearly don't, so, like... Okay, from here, can we... Hello, Rez. Okay, side flip works there. This is still the same wall as before. Oh yeah, coins. We also have to route coins. Right, coins. I mean, we usually do 104 reds. I guess I'll do that after I first, right now I'm checking how many... Actually, yeah, I guess... That red's free. Let's do both. Okay. I didn't get that many. Last time you were here, I think I was in Wall Mountain, and all I did was complete Bridge Trudge, which was a fairly easy course. And also, I'm good. I haven't been playing for this game for like 10 years without being good. I've been playing this game longer than you've been alive. Is that a red that I saw? No, it wasn't. I'm definitely gonna want the Chucky. I guess I'll just jump down there. I do want... Okay. I'll put a save state there. Okay, this red is sketchy. Yeah, this red is sketchy. I think we have to do something like that. It's not too hard to get the red, but we're probably also going to... Anyway, let me give you some advice, Rez. This is a stream. This is what my good friend Wizrobe told me a few days ago. This is a stream. This isn't an airport. You don't need to announce your departures. Or actually, Wiz said train station, but the point still stands. If you're gonna leave for like 2 seconds, you really don't need to say so. Okay. There's also these 3 coins. We lost one, but whatever. And now we're just getting the gist of how many coins there are. This is all the same. There's a bunch of coins over here. And then there's the 2 Goombas, there's this red. There's this guy. And then there's this, but is there red around here? I don't think there was. Surely not. How would you even survive? So I think there's only 3 reds through here. I don't exactly have a very accurate count on my coins, but I really don't want to stack reds and hundreds. Like, reds take a long time. This level's actually really easy, for the most part. Okay, for just doing hundreds, we're definitely not going this way, because there are basically no coins this way. Well, not enough to be worth it. I think we probably go... Actually, like, if we're doing hundreds, we probably go up this way, because there were a lot of coins up this way. And realistically, I probably should have combined the star with hundreds, but whatever. Because like, there's the blue coin switch over here, and this is the harder of the paths. Honestly, I think we just go for hundreds. Like, it's very, like, if we just get every coin, there's not a lot that can go wrong. Aside from the things that are going wrong. Now, can I get anything from this chuck yet? That's the question. Getting coins from this guy is possible technically, but I believe you've already asked that question, and I believe my answer to that was yes, but not anytime soon. I think we just ignore this chuck, yeah. Like, we can get some, but getting all from that chuck is not great. There's 5 here. Plus there were some Goombas here. So at about 80. This guy here, we can get all of them fairly safely. Most. Well, it hardly matters to you what I do, does it? I'll do what I do. Okay, we shouldn't need those if we're on this coin route. Because again, there were like 3 easy blues. And there's a Chuckia up here. See, I really just should have stacked hundreds with this. So yeah, there's that, and then there's... Yeah, there are a decent amount of coins around here. Okay, that's... Okay, yeah, there are so many coins here. That fire, though, is rough. Okay, I gotta be careful, because I don't want to get burned by that fire. I believe I could have just jumped off for the most part. Okay, yeah, we'll just quickly get hundreds, and then we'll look at reds. You weren't rude. I just, frankly, you kind of annoy me, Rez. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, like, I'm putting you on probation. Like, if you... Because frankly, you're kind of weird. Like, no offense, but I don't really want obsessive fans in my chat. And if you're gonna keep... Like... I'm not going to not ban you just because you asked. Like, you're really annoying me, I will just ban you. Just simply out of personal reason. I'm just putting that out there. But yeah, hundreds are really just do that other star again. Which means I really should have... I didn't realize that at the time. It shouldn't be too bad, though. I'm not sure I had the consistency of the intro last time. Even if that's the case, that doesn't mean you can't learn. I know quite a bit about autism in general. Just I had some cousins who have autism, and so just over the years I've learned a bit about it. And I don't want to say that, obviously, it makes it more difficult, but that doesn't make it impossible. You just need to learn. Because here's the thing. And here's the thing that people probably won't tell you. Most people don't just have an intuitive sense of social skills. Social skills are just learned. But even for quote normal people, it just takes time. You need to understand why something might be weird or sound weird. The biggest thing you can remember is that, frankly speaking, people are selfish. They don't care about you. So going on and on about one of the biggest things that I think most autistic people do is they just go on and on about their own personal experiences and forget that there are other people in the room who frankly don't really want to hear your life story or details about you every single time you chat. And that's the biggest thing I think a lot of people don't realize, at least in my experience. I'm not going to claim to be an expert, and in fact what I can say might honestly offend a lot of people. My views on the matter, or just might be misinformation. So I'm just putting that disclaimer out there, but this is what I think. So just valuable advice that I learned when I was young is just, if in doubt, be quiet and observe. Don't just speak for the sake of speaking. Don't feel forced to say something. Be quiet and observe and see what other people... Because most people won't be mad at you or get upset if you don't say anything. In almost every situation, it's like, unless you have to say something, like if somebody asks a question or something, a legitimate question. But like, in most cases, if you just are silent or just waiting for the right time to speak, people won't get mad at you because they've got nothing to be mad at you about. Like, you're not going to make a mistake. Because everyone makes mistakes. I have made more mistakes than I care to admit. Including some when I really should have been old enough to know better. Including mistakes on the internet. And frankly, if you probably go looking, you'll probably find me making an ass of myself when I was like 17, 18, 19, maybe 20. Like, absolutely, that exists. Probably on camera. But the important thing is to learn. I'm fine, okay. It's like, these things definitely don't always come natural. The important thing that I learned is just be... It's not to imply that you're being particularly noisy and obnoxious. It's just general advice for frankly anyone. This is something that I remember from, that's annoying, from when I was a kid, actually. There was this old Flash game, and there was a forum associated, and I joined the forum, and keep in mind, I was a young kid. I was 9 turning 10, so I should not have been on the internet. I was just too young. Like, there's a reason, like, Twitch and YouTube and Discord have this disclaimer. It's like, you must be 13 years old, etc. But one of the reasons I was able to get away with it is because I spent 6 months not doing anything. I was just observing, frankly. I just observed what people posted, not necessarily out of wisdom, but more so out of fear. Because I was, like, afraid of just people getting upset at me. I was a kid at the time. I was bullied, so obviously I was more of the meek and timid kind of kid growing up. So, but then I realized how valuable the waiting I'd done was, because I watched other people. They would just like, I found this forum like 2 days ago. Oh my god, this is so fun, and they would just make a complete fool of themselves, frankly speaking, and get banned almost immediately. And I'm like, you know, I'm pretty glad I waited to see what not to do before I jumped right into the fray. It's not even about being cheerful or anything. It's not necessarily about mood. It's just about waiting to understand rules of conduct, or just generally accepted ways of doing things, or just trying to understand the people that you end up associating with. Patience is... They say patience is a virtue. They used to say that, at least. And it's true. I think patience is one of the most important traits you can ever have. Because a patient person isn't hasty, doesn't rush into things, doesn't assume things. Because that's the big thing about being hasty and jumping right into things. You make a lot of assumptions. And when you make assumptions, and then those assumptions are completely wrong, that's when you embarrass yourself. You know, there's the famous saying, assuming makes an ass out of you and me. It's a joke, of course. Because if you break down the word assume, you get... Yeah, I'm sure you can do the rest. But it's just a true statement in general. I wanted your coins. Fortunately, I can afford to do this, as that is not lava. But if this goes poorly... It did not, okay. I had to rush until that guy hit the lava, then my strat for this area just doesn't work, and I don't want to have to come up with a new strat on the fly. I didn't want to risk it. There are plenty of coins left. I just need to make it to the blue coin switch, basically. That's all I need to do, make it to the blue coin switch. So there are a lot of coins coming. coins down there? Or am I bad at count? Now that's an example of a rhetorical question, and I'll tell you why. It's rhetorical because, frankly, the answer doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many coins are down there because I already collected them. This is the only real scary part I would say left. Really? Really? I just failed? Like the easiest jump in the game? I do still have a save state here. Like, this is free. How did I screw that up so badly? Wow, that's awkward. That's really awkward. Well. It doesn't matter, really, in the long run. I'm gonna need to do this path a bajillion times anyway for reds, so I'm gonna need to get good at this path. So doing it 1 or 2 extra times for hundreds is really not a big deal. Like, it's not hard. Like, I don't even need that red, really. Like, that red just takes too much extra time. Well, it doesn't take a ton of extra time, but I don't need that red coin, so I'm not even going to bother getting it. That's just how many coins there are at the ending of this star. And I'd rather just do the intro as soon as possible. I'm also going to skip that box. That box only had 3 coins in it. These coins, on the other hand, a bit easier to get. Well, I say that as they fall into the lava, but whatever. I wouldn't call it positivity, I would just call it patience. I've learned to be a patient person. I have time. I'm not in a rush. I'm confident that I can get this, so when is really just a formality. Now that I'm on this side, I might as well grab this. Skip that box of 3 now. What good will getting upset do? only play worse, probably. Getting upset won't change the facts of the matter. Well, that's not great. But I still have enough health to do my strat here. So that works. I just grew up with this game. This is one of the games I had as a child. And then I just saw some YouTube videos about various SM64 ROM hacks, back when ROM hacking SM64 was basically in its infancy. Missing Stars and Super Mario 74 and the like, and those are really the only big ones. Star Road also. And I was like, you know what, this looks fun. And then I started playing ROM hacks and all that good stuff, and here I am, many years later. Yeah, I was playing this game since 6 on original console. I was terrible at it, but I did grow up with this game. God, Super Mario Glitchy 4. I would have to describe him as Gen Z brain rot material. Which doesn't mean much, because by technical definition, I'm also Gen Z, but whatever. I'm at, like, the start of it. Way different. People born in, like, 2008. I haven't seen any of their videos in a long time. But content creators like that generally just pander to young kids. Because that's the thing, most YouTubers pander towards children. Because children are the most vulnerable and easy to capture and influence audience. They're called influencers for a reason. Who do you think they're influencing? Not people like me, that's for sure. They're influencing children, like you. And a lot of times that influence isn't necessarily for the greater good. Do you really think they've got your best interests in mind? Of course not. They just want a big paycheck. The majority of people aren't nearly as selfless as you think. That's why it's no surprise to me that Mr. Beast is a very likely huge, horrible scammer. Not just scammer, but like, just a general degenerate and bad person. And I say likely because, as far as I can tell, I haven't seen, at least in some of the videos I've watched, concrete, irrefutable evidence. Just a lot of allegations that are likely true, but you gotta have suspension of disbelief. You gotta give people some sort of benefit of the doubt. Although, frankly speaking, just from a common sense standpoint, anyone who films themselves being a philanthropist is probably not doing it for the philanthropy. Like, that's just common sense. I would have liked to have gotten that coin. Fair enough. Like I said, I'm not gonna try and stop you. Unless you, like, insist on trying to, like, be my friend or do other weird things. Then I'll ban you. Again into the lava. I mean, this guy often does that, I guess. Ugh. Good. Well then. Well, I got one of those coins. Again, it shouldn't matter. It definitely doesn't matter, but I will kill all these Goombas just to ensure it doesn't, because I didn't take an exact count of exactly how many coins are left. So I don't want to, like, assume that there's enough and then be sorely disappointed. Okay, now let's see. Are there actually... Okay, there are 5. There are 5. I mean, it would make sense. Like, it has to be coin mine. It would put 4 individual coins, but that's just weird. Silly. There's a box there. There's a box there. There's even more coins. I completely forgot about this box. How many coins in this box? None, apparently. Because I didn't get any of them. But theoretically 3. I think one of them is still bouncing around down there, but I don't need it. There's 2 Chuckas, a Scuttlebug, and 15 points from blues. At the very least left. Now, of course, if I miss some of the blues, one of the blues, then all bets are off. But I can, like, backpedal, get that red coin, jump down, and then still recover, probably. Because there are still 2 other paths, which are easier than this path. And that Goomba deleted himself. Now, it's not over yet, because this part isn't not scary. Okay, we're fine. Like, those troll stars are mean, to put it mildly. I mean, it's basically a given that I'm gonna get it from here. The odds of me not getting the star now are extremely low. Not 0, because technically... Actually, I could die here. There is a fire spewer up here. But I'm careful, so... Oh yeah, there's also just a regular one, so that's... I only need 2 rolls. And there we go. Okay. Easy hundreds. Now let's figure out all the reds. Double check that we know where all of them are. Now, the one on top of this building could be annoying. I guess something like that. Like, you can, but you... If I don't get it, I can back kick, but it definitely could be annoying to get that one. Now we're definitely going this way first, because this is the scarier of the two paths. Three paths, technically. This one's just a backflip wall kick. It shouldn't be a problem at all. That's lava. Let's not. Now this one, I actually have a strat for. Well, part of a strat. That's why I want to get this, this kicking method down pat. Because if we can avoid burning, I can just gently back kick for it, and then we're fine. That is the ideal way to get that red, I believe. Now there's also just one inside this hole for reasons. Actually, I want to practice this jump a few more times. Like, how are these walls perfectly lined? These walls aren't perfectly lined, but I think... Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. It's just to confirm... My angle does drift. Okay, so yeah, these walls... Yeah, these walls are... Okay, see ya, Rez. Yeah, I can see... Now, they're both pointing inwards. Okay. So I need a better strat for this. I want a more... I guess that works. Just go full length and hold forward until I'm past it. Yeah, okay. That seems to work. Okay, that's my strat. And this one is literally you just burn. Oh, technically you can wall kick that, I think. Boy, somebody's getting banned. Like, I guess I could try and... Oh, but that's a threat. Yeah, I don't wanna... You know what? I think it's just safest to just take the burn there. That's just safest. And then I can just kill this Chuck if I really want my health back. And then this is all the same. Don't go too high so that doesn't kill us. And we land here, and then there's only 4 reds left. Which, I mean, it's not that bad. So, how do we get down safely? Keyword there, safely. I guess that works. Yeah, that actually works quite nice. We just jump here and we just land here. Perfect. That's exactly where I want to be. Okay, that works. Because, yeah, the next coin I'm getting is the one over there, and then I'll clean up over here. That's a bit tight. So there's this path, which isn't really scary, but like, you could maybe make this. There's one slightly dubious jump at the end of this path. This. I wonder. Like, is that just a strat? Is that might just be a strat? Let's get rid of the amp. I see no reason to not do this. It just skips a jump. Like, we land here. There's nothing else over there. We don't need to land on this box. What's even in this box? Nothing? One coin! It wasn't nothing. Soppa could learn from that box. Yeah, there's nothing here. So we just burn. And we're fine. We just jump down and backtrack fairly safely, honestly. From here... Oh, watch out for that thing. Wait for that fire to go away, and then land. And then if we burn, it's fine. That's the strat. There's a red there. I'm not sure how I'm getting back. That's the problem. From there, I might just have to climb this whole thing. Oh, and that's why there's that line of 5 there. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we just have to backtrack this whole trek manually, don't we? Okay. I think we do. I'll save that coin for later then. Okay, yeah. Here's a strat which I like, which is long jump and then we murder. We have to get him with a back. Or something. We do that, and that just means we don't have to deal with this, because this is almost certainly what we have to do to backtrack. We have to, like, not die. I mean, yeah, we can triple jump. Like, it's sketchy, and I don't like it. At least we're gonna leave that thing alive. Our strat of burning here should be fine still. Honestly, I might do this path later or earlier. If getting back from here is scary, I'll do the lower two paths earlier. Okay, taking fall damage there is basically unavoidable. There are a lot of coins up this path. I still think there were more up the other path than I did. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I already have hundreds now. I could combine them with... But it would make red take so much more. I'm missing a red coin. This is awkward. Okay. Is it really only one red or two? Huh. Okay. Well, first question is, from the top, can I get anywhere? It's like, it's fairly trivial to just get to the top. Can we long jump anywhere of importance? Or anywhere of value? Looks like the answer to that question is no? Looks like the answer to that question is no. Which means we should probably do a more controlled fall. Lower down. Like, we burn here. The Chucky yeeted himself off a cliff. We triple jump here. We just triple jump here and land. And just like that, we're back. Okay, so that's not actually that bad. That's actually quite free. So what's going on with this red? This red is free, okay. So, where's the missing red? It's something we just... yeah. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. That's... okay. Okay. I see. Well, we know where it is. However... it's not all that great. Okay, I think this has to be our fourth red. I think we just do this. Yeah, this seems to be the safest way to get this. We come in here with as close to full health as possible. Yeah, okay. 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 We might burn here, but that's fine, because we want to grab these coins. So we can heal the full. Triple jump here. And then just... This Chucky is dead in every timeline, so we... Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's reds. That actually doesn't seem that scary. It actually doesn't. Like, I think we can do this really easily. I'm gonna actually have to go soon. I ended up having less time to stream than I thought I would. But I might have time for a few attempts, it depends. Good start. Okay, I'm gonna, like, do a few quick attempts just to get the vibes of this. And see if I can just fluke this, because it might be possible. But I'm going to end stream. This should not be much of a grind. I'm very confident about this star. Less than ideal, but it's fine. We just need to heal first. What? What? I don't know what happened there. Let's pretend that attempt didn't happen. That red. Like, I'd say our odds of getting this, once we get past, like, the intro, are, like, a solid 40 to 50%. Like, we aren't that worried about most things in this level. Like, I really thought this level was infamous. Like, reds here were infamous and kinda scary, but they aren't. Maybe I'm just crazy, but... wait, no, first... We do have to go this way. That's gonna need more practice. Oh, but then I've got to do this jump again. I mean, I've got enough. I've got enough in the tank for it. But yeah, I'm gonna need to be careful about my health routing in this area. Like, we need to jump down to the heart now. guess that's why there is a heart. I mean, we could have done without a heart. We didn't need this heart, but it certainly is nice to have it. And we can just do this to get back alive. Okay. Minimize my Discord. Okay. Oh! This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. I would say this is probably, like, yeah, the intro is the most scary. The reds here are the scariest, and it's got like the wall. The intro is by far the scariest part of the story. That was... Dang. Okay, yeah. We'll end stream here. Actually. And I might be streaming later today. I might actually stream later. Yeah. But we totally have reds. Easily. Like, it should not take us more than an hour for 10 save. Like, it's kind of long, but once we get past the intro, like, we're set, basically. There's very little that's actually scary. It'll just be dumb jokes. So yeah, maybe see you later. If not, I don't know. I'll stream next.